Breaking news.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mike Gilbert, host of Brace for Impact, and we got some breaking news. And conspicuous by my absence is my face, and I'll tell you why. I literally just got done recording a live Brace for Impact for the Patreon. It's a Patreon, not exclusive show, but I do it for Patreon on Saturday mornings, and then I go for my run. Okay. And so I was preparing for my run. I'm heading down to the beach like in just a few minutes, and then I was just sitting there. I was like finishing my coffee, and then I was just drinking some water and prepping for the run, getting my shoes. And so I'm kind of just in my running gear right now. I took down all my lighting setup. I took down all that stuff, and then I look at my phone, and something that I had teased while I was recording the live Brace for Impact, which you can get right now if you go to patreon.com/the Mike and JD show. If you go there right now, I just did 47 minutes of a full recap of TNA and talking all the news. And during that, I broke some news that this was from Raj Giri, that the WWE relationship with TNA is reaching new levels. And then he used the hashtag Royal Rumble. Well, sure enough, he was right about that, because now this is coming from PW Insider. It says TNA Knockouts champion Jordynne Grace will be competing in the Royal Rumble as a surprise. PW Insider is told by WWE sources that the company and TNA came to an agreement on her appearance. Grace will be billed as the Knockouts World Champion, and according to a second WWE source familiar with tonight's production plans, she will have her TNA theme song and video graphics as part of her presentation. Grace's appearance will be her WWE debut. She is currently signed to a long-term deal with TNA. So this is not Grace jumping promotions. It is a WWE creating an outside-the-box moment to surprise the audience. Wow. That's pretty damn wild to me, because who is Jordynne Grace to the WWE audience? Because a lot of these people don't watch anything outside of WWE. They just don't. But Royal Rumble is such a big show that I get the feeling that there's going to be a lot of people, at least in the crowd, that knows who she is, because Royal Rumble gets more of a they get a lot of hardcore fans going to the Royal Rumble. Like, they're big four. They get a lot of hardcore fans. So fans of other promotions too will just congregate for these big stadium shows that WWE is doing. So I do get the feeling that some people there will know who she is, but she's never had a connection to WWE before. That's why that's so surprising to me. So when the story first started to drop on Twitter from Raj Giri, my assumption was that we were talking about, because this guy Boozer on Twitter was teasing TNA legend and ECW legend. So I naturally assumed that we were talking about Tommy Dreamer and or Bully Ray. Okay, Bully Ray has been a surprise before. Tommy Dreamer's been a surprise before. And Tommy Dreamer is a surprise opponent and partner for a lot of people. So people in every promotion, he's been to AEW before, and like he was at All In. Tommy Dreamer is just a guy that people like to use. And so I was like, okay. And TNA lets Dreamer do whatever the hell he wants. So, and if people watching live, yeah, my face is not going to be a part of this one, because I took all my lighting stuff down, and I'm just kind of in my running gear and all that. So yeah, that's why this is going to be video / audio. This is mainly audio for the Patreon. So, but I'm doing it live on YouTube. But yeah, this is crazy. Jordynne Grace is coming to the WWE for one night only. It appears in a deal between WWE and TNA, much like the one that they did with Mickie James a few years ago. But this one's a bit different, because Mickie James was not really a TNA contracted talent. She wasn't. She was just, she was a freelancer who just happened to be the world champion. She could have went over there without any representation from the WWE, but that was part of the deal that she wanted. She wanted to represent Impact when she went over there and be the Knockouts champion. And that's what they did. But Um, you know, it's this was different because Jordynne Grace is legitimately a a TNA star, a contracted TNA star. She's going to be contracted here for a long time. She's only really ever been on TNA television. She's never been on anybody else's TV that I can remember. And so I think this is a big deal. This is a more of a sign of WWE working with another promotion versus the what we got a few years ago with the Mickey James thing. Could that lead to other stuff? I'm going to pump the brakes on that deal until I see it actually happen. The women's roster in WWE, they don't have enough women to fill a Royal Rumble and to make it interesting. A lot of their women that are on NXT and in their training school are not ready for pay-per-view yet. So I think that's why they're looking at outside the promotion to be bringing some people in. Now, if one of the male TNA wrestlers, like if a Moose shows up for the men's Rumble, okay, well then we're talking. But I'm going to pump the brakes on that deal. But we will keep an eye on this situation as it progresses. Thank you guys for checking out me going live, because I'm like, shit, I literally just uploaded Brace for Impact to Patreon literally minutes ago, and already a story broke regarding TNA. So I wanted to jump back on here real quick, and I know that I'm going to be clipping part of the Brace for Impact show for YouTube, and part of it is going to be me clipping like after the fact, knowing not knowing that Jordynne Grace is going to be on. So I wanted to go ahead and get ahead of that and just go straight to YouTube with Jordynne Grace going to be on Royal Rumble. And then I will be back on Patreon after the Royal Rumble, probably at some point Sunday morning, maybe late night, Saturday night. So it'll be Sunday morning for you guys, doing a Royal Rumble recap. So everybody look forward to that. Go to patreon.com/the Mike and JD show. Again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys. If you are watching this on YouTube, please give me a big thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time, hopefully nothing else breaks, because I got to go on my run. I do my Saturday morning run. It takes me like an hour. So hopefully nothing breaks for the next hour, because I got shit to do. All right. And until next time, mahalo.